In this segment, we will take an unformatted spreadsheet and apply formatting to dress it up. The first thing I notice when I look at this unformatted spreadsheet is that I don't like the font. I always like to work in Times New Roman, so what I'm going to do is go up into my ribbon under the Home key and come down to Times New Ribbon and make it all something that's pleasing, at least to my eyes. And I'm going to change the size to 12. There. Now everything is looking good. The next thing that catches my eye is I don't like these dates the way they are, so I'm going to highlight or paint the dates I want to change. Go up into my number, go to date, and pick something. I think what I'll do is put a 0 out in front of the month. There, everything is sort of standard. No, I think I might just, since I have it highlighted, come up here and take my alignment key and center the text inside the column. The next thing I see is that this whole row doesn't look quite right. So I'm going to click on the row and I'm going to center it also. Well, that doesn't quite get me where I need to go. So let me go over to Wrap Text, Description of Transaction. That gets me a little closer. Maybe I can gain a little bit by moving this particular column around. Well, that one works. And now everything is sort of lined up. I might be able to move this row a little bit tighter. Okay. Now, the checkbook register. The checkbook register, I'm going to make it bold, just so I know my heading is bold. In fact, I'm going to take it and I'm going to do a merge and center across the whole thing. Now, I can't see everything on this spreadsheet because the numbers got too big because of this one row, so I'm going to come down to the lower right hand corner and I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And maybe not quite that far. There. Description of transaction. Okay, everything looks pretty good there. But my numbers, I still think I need to do something with my numbers. So I'm going to highlight all of my numbers. And the first thing I'm going to do is click on the comma, which puts me in accounting. Now I have commas and I have decimals. And 2 decimals is pretty standard for a checkbook, I would think. But since I'm an accountant, I like to see the top of my columns have dollar signs. So I'm going to do a non-contiguous cell selection by pressing Control. So now I've got 2 cells highlighted, and I'm going to come up here and hit the dollar sign and just have the top 2. Well, there's another one there. Let's try and do a format paint copy. Made it too big so I can widen the column. Nah, maybe I'll just go back and change it to that and just leave the dollar sign on my 1500. And now I see that my deposit credit changed a little bit. So you do have to watch when you're wrapping text that it is interactive. But for now, I think we've got this pretty much how it's going to stay for a while. And this concludes the review on taking an unformatted spreadsheet and dressing it up.